Every window has a story. Every light belongs to someone. I wonder if they're wondering too. The train slows down near the old apartment blocks. Yellow curtains, tiny balconies. Laundry still hanging, even though it's almost midnight. Someone's washing dishes, someone's helping with homework, someone's arguing quietly behind a wall I'll never see. Funny how we're all so close without ever knowing each other's names. Maybe the person sitting beside me misses somebody too. Maybe the woman reading that paperback is trying not to cry. You never really know. We're all somebody's favorite memory, somebody's phone call, somebody's reason to keep trying tomorrow. The city feels enormous, but somehow every apartment light looks like hope from far enough away. I remember moving into my first place. One mattress, 2 plates, a borrowed chair. I thought success would arrive with nicer furniture. Turns out home isn't something you buy. It's the place where you finally exhale. We're all somebody's unfinished sentence, somebody's photograph, somebody's story still being written. Maybe none of us have figured life out. Maybe that's what makes this train feel less lonely. The doors open, people leave, new faces walking, nobody notices how many versions of ourselves we've already outgrown. We're all carrying invisible groceries, invisible worries, invisible dreams. And maybe the kindest thing we'll ever do is remember that everyone else is carrying them too. Another station, another window, another life passing by. I almost deleted it. Instead, I pressed play again. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. You laughed before saying hello. I'd forgotten. People used to leave voice messages. Now everything disappears before it becomes a memory. The room stayed quiet long after you stopped talking. Funny how silence can still sound familiar. Time doesn't erase people, it just changes the places where we find them. Some voices never really leave, they move into old phones, kitchen echoes, sleepless nights and quiet walks home. Maybe remembering I charged an old phone today, not because I needed it, because somewhere inside was a version of me who still believed everyone would always stay close. I smiled at how hopeful that kid sounded. I hope he'd still recognize the person I've become. Some conversations never finish, they simply become part of your thinking, part of your kindness, part of the way you answer someone else's call. If I could leave a message for tomorrow, I'd keep it simple. Drink more water, call your family, don't skip dinner. Be patient with yourself. Some voices become your own. You don't notice until one day you're comforting someone else, using words that once comforted you. Maybe that's how love survives. Message saved, battery low, heart. The walls look bigger without the pictures. There's a mark where the bookshelf stood, a faded square the sunlight never touched. Funny how even apartments remember where you've been. I found a missing sock, 3 guitar picks, a grocery list from last November. Life leaves tiny footprints in places nobody photographs. Maybe starting over doesn't mean leaving everything behind. Maybe you just learn what deserves a box. This place never belonged to me, I only borrowed its mornings, its rainy windows, its quiet Sunday. Still walking out feels a little like saying goodbye to someone who never spoke. The neighbor held the elevator one last time. We never learned each other's names. Still, he wished me luck. Sometimes that's enough to make a city feel human. The empty rooms echo differently, not lonely, just waiting for another story. Maybe someone else will cook their first dinner here, laugh too loudly, forget to water the plants, leave tiny scratches on the kitchen floor. I hope this place is kind to them too. Home was never the address, it was the people who knew where to find me when I forgot where I was going. I'll carry the memories, the apartment can keep the echoes. Tomorrow someone else will unlock the same front door, thinking they're waiting for the 12:15 on the yellow commuter line. The wind is blowing rain sideways against the plastic shelter. There's a guy in a damp suit sleeping with his briefcase on his lap. The air smells like ozone, wet wool, and cheap coffee. Just a handful of us out here past midnight, strangers holding together the quiet edges of the city. The doors slide open with that heavy metallic screech. I take a window seat and the carriage is completely bare, except for a kid in the back with his headphones glowing blue. I catch my own reflection in the dark, vibrating glass. Got bags under my eyes, wearing the same sweater for 3 days. I look a little defeated, but honestly I think I look kinder too. We're all just trying to get somewhere to rest our heads, failing a little bit every day, but still getting out of bed. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be extraordinary, but just surviving a Wednesday is a kind of victory, isn't it? If I could tell my younger self one thing tonight, I'd say you don't always have to win the fight, just stay on the train. I thought about calling my brother just to hear his voice, but it's too late in his time zone. He's got a kid now. He's busy, so I just lean my head against the cold glass and watch the blurry lights. I used to be terrified of being painfully average, but there's a real comfort in being just like everyone else on this train. We're all just trying to get somewhere to rest our heads, failing a little bit every day, but still getting out of bed. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be extraordinary, but just surviving a Wednesday is a kind of victory, isn't it? If I could tell my younger self one thing tonight, I'd say you don't always have to win the fight, just stay on the train. Next stop is yours. The automated voice chimes in. Stepping over the puddle on the platform, walking home in the rain. We survive. We do it again. Everything is okay. The light's still on upstairs. Guess somebody's waiting too. Maybe that's enough tonight. I bought too much food again. Now half of it's sitting in the fridge next to the leftovers. I keep saying I'll eat tomorrow. The bus was late, nobody looked at each other. We all stared into little glowing screens like we were borrowing another life. For 20 minutes I almost called you just to complain about nothing. Then I figured you were probably trying to survive your Tuesday too. Funny how growing up feels less like climbing and more like carrying. Every year another little weight, every year another reason to keep walking anyway. Maybe we don't need the answers tonight. Maybe making it home is enough. Maybe the city isn't trying to break us, it's just too busy to notice. If your kitchen light is still on, mine probably is too. Somewhere between these streets we're all trying to become someone without forgetting who needed us first. Mom still asks if I'm eating well. I always say yeah, don't worry. I never mention the instant noodles or how coffee sometimes counts as dinner. There's an old jacket still hanging by the door, not because I need it, because throwing it away feels like admitting someone isn't coming back. Sometimes healing looks a lot like leaving things where they are until you're ready. Maybe we don't need the answers tonight. Maybe making it home is enough. Maybe tomorrow won't be easier, but maybe we'll know ourselves better. If your kitchen light is still on, mine probably is too. And that's enough to remind me nobody carries this ordinary life alone. The rain finally stopped, the neighbors closed their windows. Somebody laughed across the hallway. Life keeps happening without asking permission. Maybe that's beautiful, maybe that's scary, maybe it's both. Maybe we don't have to fix everything. Maybe we only have to stay. One more meal, one more morning, one more bus ride, one more phone call home. If the light's still on, leave it for a while. Someone else might need to believe they're not the only one awake. The light's still on. Maybe that's enough tonight. The library closed. Nobody rushed home. An old man returned 3 books and borrowed 2 more like he trusted there'd still be time to finish them. A girl sat nearby highlighting the same page for 10 minutes. Maybe she wasn't studying, maybe she was thinking about someone I knew. That feeling, life keeps happening around us. Sometimes the bravest thing we do is notice. If today didn't change the whole world, that's okay. Maybe helping one stranger, calling your mom, finishing one chapter, getting enough sleep. Maybe those are the victories nobody posts about. The bench still leaned a little to one side, just like last year I almost sat somewhere else. Then I remembered how many evenings I'd spent here wondering whether life would ever feel lighter. It does not every day, but enough to keep believing. Maybe growing up isn't becoming fearless. Maybe it's learning to carry your fears without putting your life on hold. We'll lose people that isn't sad, it's beautiful. If our paths cross someday, I hope we're kinder to ourselves than we used to be. I hope the coffee tastes better, the laughter comes easier, the silence feels softer, and if nothing else, I hope we keep saving each other in small, ordinary ways. The sun disappeared, streetlights came on. Someone opened a book, someone caught the last bus. Life kept going, so did we. Kitchen closes in 10 minutes. I nodded, stayed anyway. There were only 3 tables occupied, a student reading tomorrow's notes, a truck driver finishing dinner without looking at his phone, an older waitress who somehow remembered everyone's usual order. I wondered how many lives she'd quietly witnessed from across that counter. Some people become part of your story without ever knowing your name. Maybe kindness looks like refilling an empty coffee cup before someone asks. Maybe home can exist for 1 hour inside a place you'll never own. I ordered pie even though I wasn't hungry. Reminded me of weekends when my family stayed at the table. Long after the plates were empty back then, I thought those evenings would always be waiting. Now I know they were gifts, not guarantees. Maybe the people we miss don't disappear, they live inside habits, recipes, old songs, the way we still say drive safe before someone leaves. The waitress turned the sign to closed. She smiled, see you again. Maybe she meant it, maybe she says that to everyone. Either way, it made the walk home feel warmer. Forget how beautiful ordinary life can be. I hope a quiet booth, a warm meal, a familiar face, or a simple take care reminds us not every miracle changes your life. Some simply help you through another day. Dim, the door locked, the city kept breathing. So did I. There's a receipt still folded inside my jacket. I don't know why I kept it. Milk, coffee, bread, laundry, soap. The cashier smiled like she remembered me. Maybe she did, maybe I'm just here often enough to part of somebody else's routine. Funny how the smallest moments can make a city feel less anonymous. Nobody claps for making it through another week. You just wake up again and keep going. Maybe this is what living looks like. Not the big victories, not the perfect plans, just carrying groceries through light rain, thinking about who you'd cook for if they knocked on your door tonight. The elevator stopped on every floor. Someone apologized for making me wait. I smiled like it mattered. Maybe it did. Kindness isn't loud. Sometimes it's just remembering someone else has had a long day too. Maybe happiness doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it hides inside warm bread, clean clothes, phone calls home, and finally sleeping before midnight. We spend years looking for life-changing moments. Then one afternoon you realize peace has been sitting beside you the whole time. I'll keep the folded receipt, not because it's important, because one day I'll forget this ordinary evening, and I'd like to remember that I was here, living, trying. Enough milk, coffee, bread, another day worth remembering. The sun didn't ask for anyone's attention. It simply went down. A father pushed a stroller with one hand, coffee in the other. Two teenagers missed every basketball shot and laughed harder every time someone walked a dog that stopped to greet everyone except its owner. I smiled, the owner smiled too. For a second, the whole park felt like a neighborhood I'd always lived in. Maybe peace isn't silent. Maybe it sounds like people living without realizing they're part of someone else's favorite memory. Nothing extraordinary happened tonight. Nobody changed the world still. The sky turned orange. Children laughed. The trees kept dancing with the wind, and somehow that felt more than enough. I sat on the same bench long after my coffee was gone. A jogger stopped to tie his shoes. An older couple shared one umbrella, even though the rain had already stopped. Love gets quieter as it grows. Maybe that's why it lasts. Maybe the best evenings leave nothing to post, nothing to prove, only a lighter heart walking home at the end of the day. Tomorrow will be noisy, phones, traffic, deadlines, but this hour belongs to nobody except the people who remember to look up. If If life ever feels too fast again, I'll come back here. Same trees, same benches, different version of myself. Still hoping to notice the little things before they become the things I miss. Street lights on, birds gone quiet, home can wait 5 more minutes. I almost texted you, then I remembered neither of us knows how to start again. Your name slipped lower in my message list, not because you mattered less. Life just kept finding places to put itself first. Different jobs, different schedules, different neighborhoods, same old birthdays we still forget until somebody apologizes. Nobody teaches you how friendships change. There's no goodbye, only longer spaces between. How have you been? Maybe we're still friends, just living on different pages. Maybe caring doesn't always look like talking every day. If we meet again at some train station years from now, I hope the conversation feels like we only missed a weekend. I found an old receipt inside a notebook, coffee for 2, 3 summers ago. Neither of us remembered what we talked about, but I remember laughing so hard the cafe owner started smiling too. Funny how the details disappear and somehow the feeling stays. Maybe we're still friends, even if the group chat sleeps, even if the photos stop. Some people quietly become part of who you are without asking to be remembered. Growing older is strange, nobody leaves all at once. We're just different versions, trying to catch up whenever life lets us. If you ever wonder whether I forgot, I didn't. Life simply learned how to speak louder than either of us. But somewhere between unread messages and unfinished conversations, I'm still grateful we met when we did. Maybe one day we'll have coffee again, and it won't feel like starting over. It'll just feel like coming back. There's a receipt still folded inside my jacket. I don't know why I kept it. sheer smile, like she remembered me. Maybe she did, maybe I'm just here often enough to become part of somebody else's routine. Funny how the smallest moments can make a city feel less anonymous. Nobody claps for making it through another week. You just wake up again and keep going. Maybe this is what living looks like. Not the big victories, not the perfect plans, just carrying groceries through light rain, thinking about who you'd cook for if they knocked on your door tonight. The elevator stopped on every floor. Someone apologized for making me wait. I smiled like it mattered. Maybe it did. Kindness isn't loud, sometimes it's just remembering someone else has had a long day too. Maybe happiness doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it hides inside warm bread, clean clothes, phone calls home, and finally sleeping before midnight. We spend years looking for life-changing moments. Then one afternoon, you realize peace has been sitting beside you the whole time. I'll keep the folded receipt, not because it's important, because one day I'll forget this ordinary evening, and I'd like to remember that I was here, living, trying. Enough milk, coffee, bread, another day worth remembering. I missed the bus on purpose for once. The bakery was closing, the owner stacked tomorrow's bread trays. A kid laughed across the street like the world had never been difficult. I wondered if I sounded like that once, or maybe I still do sometimes. It's strange how slowing down lets you notice everything you were rushing past. Maybe the long way home was never the longer road. Maybe it was the only place quiet enough to hear myself thinking again. Someone practiced the piano with their window open. They missed the same note 3 times, then finally got it right. I kept walking, smiling, because somehow that sounded a lot like life. Not perfect, just patient. Maybe none of us are late. Maybe we're just learning at different speeds. And maybe that's enough to stop comparing our lives to strangers. Oh, has responsibilities. But tonight the city is only asking me to walk. I'll take the long way home whenever I cannot, because I'm lost. Because I finally know there's no prize for arriving first. Only people waiting when you get there. One more street, one more song, one more quiet night home. Waiting for the 12:15 on the yellow commuter line. The wind is blowing rain sideways against the plastic shelter. There's a guy in a damp suit sleeping with his briefcase on his lap. The air smells like ozone, wet wool, and cheap coffee. Just a handful of us out here past midnight, strangers holding together the quiet edges of the city. The doors slide open with that heavy metallic screech. I take a window seat and the carriage is completely bare, except for a kid in the back with his headphones glowing blue. I catch my own reflection in the dark, vibrating glass. Got bags under my eyes, wearing the same sweater for 3 days. I look a little defeated, but honestly I think I look kinder too. We're all just trying to get somewhere to rest our heads, failing a little bit every day, but still getting out of bed. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be extraordinary, but just surviving a Wednesday is a kind of victory, isn't it? If I could tell my younger self one thing tonight, I'd say you don't always have to win the fight. Just stay on the train. I thought about calling my brother just to hear his voice, but it's too late in this time zone. He's got a kid now, he's busy. So I just lean my head against the cold glass and watch the blurry lights. I used to be terrified of being painfully average, but there's a real comfort in being just like everyone else on this train. We're all just trying to get somewhere to rest our heads, failing a little bit every day, but still getting out of bed. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be extraordinary, but just surviving a Wednesday is a kind of victory, isn't it? If I could tell my younger self one thing tonight, I'd say you don't always have to win the fight. Just stay on the train. Next stop is yours. The automated voice chimes in, stepping over the puddle on the platform. Walking home in the rain. We survive, we do it again. Everything is okay. The sun is going down behind the convenience store. Neon flickering on the wet concrete. I'm carrying these plastic grocery bags, and the handles are cutting into my hands. Walking past the old bus stop where we used to sit, thinking about how fast a year goes by when you aren't looking. I ran into your mom at the pharmacy aisle today. She was buying cold medicine and asked how I was doing. I lied and said the new job is going really great. She looked a little older, tired around the eyes, and seeing her look older made me feel my age. I just nodded and watched the streetlights flicker on. And it's not that things are bad right now, it's just this heavy jacket I've been wearing. I think I bought it when I was 22. It still fits, but it feels a little heavier now. Just like the quiet distance between me and you. We didn't fight, we just got busy. And I don't know how to take the jacket off. I finally made it to my front door, fumbling with my keys in the dark. Dropped a receipt into a puddle on the welcome mat. I used to think 25 meant having it figured out. Now I'm just trying to make sure I drink enough water and stay awake past 10 on a Tuesday night. And it's not that things are bad right now, it's just this heavy jacket I've been wearing. I think I bought it when I was 22. It still fits, but it feels a little heavier now. Just like the quiet distance between me and you. We didn't fight, we just got busy. And I don't know how to take the jacket off. Putting the groceries on the counter, milk in the fridge, leaving the whole light on. And we made it through another day. Yeah, we're doing okay. Some streets remember us even when we don't. The bookstore closed last winter. The old cafe painted its walls blue. The owner didn't recognize me. I couldn't blame him. We've both lived a few more years since then. The city kept changing, so did I. Neither of us asked permission. Maybe growing older is learning to wave at old versions of yourself without asking them to come back. If we meet again, I hope we don't spend the whole afternoon talking about who used to be. Tell me who you are now. Tell me what still makes you laugh. Tell me what you finally forgiven. I found our old neighborhood by accident. The tree outside the corner shop is taller now. Kids ride bicycles where we once sat, talking like adulthood was somewhere very far away. Maybe it still is, just wearing different clothes. If we meet again, let's walk without hurrying. Let's stop for coffee. Let's leave some silence between our stories. Not every memory needs explaining. Some of them already know where they belong. There are people who change your life without realizing it. They lend you a sentence, a habit, a little courage. Years later, you're still all three. If we meet again, don't apologize for the time. Life was busy teaching us different lessons. I'm just glad our paths crossed at all. Some people stay forever, others stay in the way. You see the world, and honestly, that's forever too. Take care on your way home. I hope someone's waiting to ask how your day was, and if not, I hope you ask yourself. I couldn't sleep, so I started cleaning out the bottom desk drawer. Found the ticket stub from that terrible indie film we saw in 2019, and a faded thermal receipt from the diner on 4th Street. 2 black coffees and 1 shared slice of cherry pie. Funny how paper lasts longer than the places do. The diner's a bank now, but I still have the proof we were there. Found a photo booth strip of us making stupid faces. We had so much restless energy back then, didn't we? Now my lower back aches if I sleep on the wrong side of the bed, and half the people in that photo don't even talk anymore. Adulthood arrived without a manual or a warning sign, just a slow accumulation of keys, passwords, and tired eyes. We are just a collection of paper and passing time, trying to make all these ordinary scattered pieces rhyme. I used to think I'd have a salary in the yard by now. Instead I have this drawer of memories and a hand-me-down lamp. But I'm getting better at being okay with an imperfect life. Yeah, I'm finding the grace to just sit in the mess of it. I'm learning not to measure my worth by the things I haven't done. The cherry pie was good, the movie was awful, but we laughed, and maybe that's the whole point of it anyway. Just collecting enough decent Tuesdays to make a life. We are just a collection of paper and passing time, trying to make all these ordinary scattered pieces rhyme. I used to think I'd have a salary in the yard by now. Instead I have this drawer of memories and a hand-me-down lamp. But I'm getting better at being okay with an imperfect life. Yeah, I'm finding the grace to just sit in the mess of it. Put the receipt back in the box, close the drawer slow so it doesn't squeak. Turn off the lamp, I can just let it rest tonight. Water's boiling on the stove for some cheap pasta. I'm just staring out the window at the taillights on the interstate. My phone buzzes on the laminate countertop. A picture from you with all your living room in boxes. You said you're finally moving to Seattle in the fall. I typed out, I'm really gonna miss you. Who am I gonna call on Tuesdays? But I stared at the blinking cursor and deleted it all. I just sent back, proud of you, man. Have a safe drive. Sometimes saying everything is just too much to type when you're standing alone in a quiet kitchen. The apartment gets so loud with silence around 8 p.m. I can hear the neighbor's TV through the thin drywall. Remember when we sat on the roof and talked about buying houses? Now I'm just hoping the landlord doesn't raise the rent. We're going up, but it doesn't feel like growing up. It just feels like getting used to people leaving. I washed a single bowl in the sink with cold water, left it on the drying rack next to a coffee cup. It's okay that we drift, we're just boats on different currents. I don't need you down the street to know you're my friend, but I'll admit the neighborhood feels a little emptier tonight. The apartment gets so loud with silence around 8 p.m. I can hear the neighbor's TV through the thin drywall. Remember when we sat on the roof and talked about buying houses? Now I'm just hoping the landlord doesn't raise the rent. We're going up, but it doesn't feel like growing up. It just feels like getting used to people leaving. Drain the water, turn off the stove. Have a safe drive to the West Coast. I'll leave the kitchen light on. Almost deleted it. Instead, I pressed play again. Two minutes, 14 seconds, you laughed before saying hello. I'd forgotten people used to leave voice messages. Now everything disappears before it becomes a memory. The room stayed quiet long after you stopped talking. Funny how silence can still sound familiar. Time doesn't erase people, it just changes the places where we find them. Some voices never really leave, they move into old phones, kitchen echoes, sleepless nights, and quiet walks home. Maybe remembering isn't refusing to move on. Maybe it's another way of saying you mattered. I charged an old phone today, not because I needed it, because somewhere inside was a version of me who still believed everyone would always stay close. I smiled at how hopeful that kid sounded. I hope he'd still recognize the person I've become. Some conversations never finish, they simply answer someone else's call. If I could leave a message for tomorrow, I keep it simple: drink more water, call your family, don't skip dinner, be patient with yourself. Some voices become your own. You don't notice until one day you're comforting someone else, using words that once comforted you. Maybe that's how love survives. Message saved, battery low, heart full. Kitchen closes in 10 minutes. I nodded, stayed anyway. There were only 3 tables occupied, a student reading tomorrow's notes, a truck driver finishing dinner without looking at his phone, an older waitress who somehow remembered everyone's usual order. I wondered how many lives she'd quietly witnessed from across that counter. Some people become part of your story without ever knowing your name. Maybe kindness looks like refilling an empty coffee cup before someone asks. Maybe home can exist for 1 hour inside a place you'll never own. I ordered pie even though I wasn't hungry. It reminded me of weekends when my family stayed at the table long after the plates were empty. Back then I thought those evenings would always be waiting. Now I know they were gifts, not guarantees. Maybe the people we miss don't disappear, they live inside habits, recipes, old songs, the way we still say drive safe before someone leaves. The waitress turned the sign to closed. She smiled, see you again. Maybe she meant it, maybe she says that to everyone. Either way, it made the walk home feel warmer. If we ever forget how beautiful ordinary life can be, I hope a quiet booth, a warm meal, a familiar face, or a simple take care reminds us not every miracle changes your life. Some simply help you through another day. The lights dimmed, the door locked, the city kept breathing. So did I.